It's a really interesting combination of characters as well, because like Little Mac and Pichu seems like a very strange sort of one-two combination. They're very much incredibly different archetypes, but of course we have been
Okay.
fooled. We are seeing the tried and true, the Captain Falcon and the Little Mac in particular from Cacahuet. Cacahuet. How do you pronounce it?
So it might be Cacahuet, but I saw on that app there was an E on the end, so I would pronounce that Cacahuete. So you never know with these things. But we're getting into our very first game of the day, and straight away, Oveja doing what you have to do against Little Mac. When you have an opportunity to keep them on the platforms, keep them on the platforms. Use Falcon's up airs, up B for that, which is very good, but oh my goodness, you don't want to be air dodging like that.
Oh my goodness,
What?
just the baits in. I mean, the button check has already been and gone, so I'm not quite too sure. I mean, again, you're trying to deal with Little Mac on the ground as such, and Falcon has got the speed to do it, but of course, trying to get that platform tech chase there. We are just seeing, again, just run to the side, do some Four Tails Galaxy. What we see? Oh, no!
We are seeing dominance, the next level of species. These are the ones who are going to replace us. What is going on? Oh, I
Yeah.
like the vision, trying to sneak underneath the lip of the stage with the Falcon up B, but not quite able to grab the Mac in time. That frame one jab covering the ledge, and then forward tilt being used to cover the roll in as well. Just I swear my guy's like going in the corner trying to build meter like it's third strike by just spamming normals. What
I'm
is
already
happening?
liking. I must admit, now I'm liking the use of up B because Little Mac has always got that potential of that counter as well, which means any aggressive options. Oh, is that death? No, not quite. Even with all that rage, still not quite gonna be enough. Falcon, not the heaviest character in the world, but certainly got a bit of bulk to him. Bless
Mm.
him. And the Falcon kick from center stage finally gonna take that first stock. But these up Bs coming out from Oveja just really good because it covers the drop down shield and it also covers any counter attempt as well. It will go straight through it. So it's going to be up to Cacahuete to see what he can do.
Certainly. Oh, trying to get that Raptor boost started, but gets caught teching on place. The up tilt to set things up, and then perfectly times the upbeat punish on that neutral get up. Trying to catch the Mulmac or recovery in, but oh my goodness, you make one mistake edge guarding Mac and thinks he can turn around so quickly.
Yeah, oh, and just these little opportunities being dropped by Ovea. And the counter, again, just so many baits from Cacahuete all the way throughout this set so far. And again, another platform tech chase, just catching it. And the forward tilt, yep, it is going to be enough. It felt like the pace was in Cacahuete's like all the way in his lane, all the way throughout that set. That is terrifying to witness.
Yeah. Pure control so far from this Mac. I mean, honestly, like I think even though Mac definitely agreed on to be one of the worst characters in this game, you
Mm,
can give Falcon a hard time. Falcon, you're all about landing aerials. You're all about landing with your nairs, your bears, and trying to sort of and your edge guard game against Mac is obviously phenomenal,
mm.
but your entire sort of neutral is based around landing with aerials, and Mac's entire neutral is catching landings. You got dash attack, you got armored smash attacks, you got turnaround cancel, forward tilt, and all of these fantastic anti-air options like up B, like up tilt. It just you really can't play a typical game plan's Falcon. You have to just you kind of have to do the stereotypical anti-Mac thing of
Mm.
just throw my guy off the stage and then go out to threaten with Nair and then either bait out a counter punish it or like get back and then cover the landing on the stage. You have to play a lot of mind games and you have to just be constantly smothering Mac because as soon as Mac gets one opening, he's got frame one jab, he's got armored moves, he can turn things around so quickly and then read one air dodge and you're at 90 to the point where you just have to be absolutely on the ball and also be being out of shield on as many of these options as you can as well. But that jab's a mistake and that's going to at least be a little bit of a stop Oveja, but they just can't seem to get comfortable in the second game.
Yeah, just trying to read that air dodge in, but not quite managing to get it. Cacahuete just keeping the center stage, and I'm a little bit surprised by this town and city pick. This is one of Little Mac's best stages, And there we go, just another down tilt, and the side B actually managing to kill Oveja. Just, a little bit of a grimace in the player cam there, and it just feels like it's running away. And it's the scary part about Little Mac is that you've got to play so differently, and then even more so when KO punches that. And again, no punish. This is something that Oveja really needs to tighten the screws on, is that punish game. You've got to get as much as you can with those opportunities, because when Mac's got that speed and keeping up with you toe-to-toe and neutral, it is really about damage output in those advantage states. And that's the thing, Cacahuet has been doing so well, but as you mentioned before, the edge guard prowess, the first one that we'd seen from Falcon, finally getting that first stock.
Oveja, bit of jaw jacking in the player cam as well. You might want to get a bit more of a lead before you start talking all that mess, but good idea not trying to punish that downward angled forward smash, but then just getting duffed by a plain old forward smash as well. Now with one stock remaining and the landings getting caught all over the place, Mita being charged. Oh wait, does that actually charge KO punch Mita? Just whiffing
I don't think it does. I think it's just, again, that bait and punish style. When you got a lead like this, because even if you go aggressive, you can smash attack. If you go for that up B, you can just spot dodge. It's so difficult. You see it there, just 2 smash attacks in a row, just going for it. Again, we're looking like it's 9 million GSP in a dream right now, but at the end of the day, it is working, because when it cooks, and nearly killing off the top, the high ceiling of Town and City, saving him one more time, but now the KO punch, just trying to go for it there. Veya has got an absolute mountain to climb at the moment, and it's maybe going to be game 3 where the ascent starts.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that, like, right as Falcon was landing right towards the end there. You saw that attempted Nair 1, and it wasn't too bad of an attempt, but Mac was just keeping it low, keeping it ducking. Like, it might have been the startup of a dash or the startup of an F tilt, and it just ducked underneath Falcon's Nair. I was talking about blind spots with Pichu, and the same applies here. There's just, you can't be off by even a little bit. The precision required in your decision making and your punishes against Mac, both in terms of timing and spacing, is not an easy ask. So we'll have to see if Oveja can tighten up the screws a little bit. There were a few freebies that kind of went by the wayside. There was also a few tough ones as well, but one more chance on Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's see if we can get something.
Oh, especially, oh, hang on, showing a classy little bit of tech there. Little Mac being able to wall jump, bless him. Agile as anything, and here we go. The tech chases begin the downward angled forward smash just to get that bit of damage, and just calling out the timing on the shield. Thankfully, the bigger blast zones, PS2, going to be saving Oveja. Again, when you've been playing as proficiently as this, one chance means nothing, as a pretty devastating first stock there to start off this game 3.
That is ruthless. They're with a chance now, but look at that recovery. Keep an eye. Ooh, Raptor Boost covers the roll-in, but every single time that we see Cacahuet off stage with the, they just sink immediately to the perfect height and then sweet spot the ledge straight away with Jolt Haymaker in such a...
Oh, no.
Just forget I said
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna let this Mac speak for himself.
Oh, okay. I think even again, just the 1 or 2 little attempts that Oveja is getting are just being, the execution is not there. The nerves are probably kicking in with this Little Mac that is basically toying with his food at this point, and the upbeat again, just trying to catch something, but that's something that Cacahuet has really caught onto quite nicely. The down tilt finally going to take that first stock, but again, it is still an entire stock that you need to make up. But we could have the start of something here, little tech chase going on, but nothing quite happening just yet here. The jabs and the air dodge. No, don't let it happen to you.
Not like this, my buddy. Oh, yeah, like you say, so many opportunities towards the end that just weren't quite there. There comes a point in a set like that where you've just gotten duffed so many times that you just aren't quite as screwed in as you might be otherwise. So